I said boys, and there's
Oh!
look at Bella. Hey, Bob Miller. I don't think we've seen you in December at all.
It's not
So,
my fault.
hello, sir.
It's that guy's fault right there, up above. I look in, I can't log in. I tried. And nothing happened. And I see Chris out here going, "Hey, it's all about me. It's all about me. Yeah, yeah, yeah." I don't know what
He
happened.
has, I think he has definitely enjoyed being the center of attention for sure. And now, look, he
Yeah,
brings his cute daughter with him
yeah,
to really just seal the deal.
How
yeah.
come nobody ever says cute when
Might as
they
well
talk
leave.
about me?
Might
Yeah,
as well just
cute and
leave.
Chris not in the same sentence.
Good morning,
I
Bob. You're looking lovely.
Well, no, I don't, but that's okay. Thanks for lying. You're trying to be, your resolution for next year is not to lie so much, right?
So Dani, I got to tell you, speaking of revolutions that we were just talking about, I had mine. Mine was to watch more movies this new year, which we had asked the listeners, what movies should I see? And of course, a bunch of them came up. And one of them is a movie I refuse to watch. My wife has been making me watch. It's called The Notebook. I'm just not into those type of movies.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the thing. I made my son, who is now 21, I think this was right around the pandemic, so he must have been about 17. I made him a list of 100 movies that he should watch. And they're classics. And I am going to send that to you. And I will donate $1 to Christmas Cash for Kids
Ooh,
for every one of those movies that you watch from
I will
now
join
until
you.
next December.
I will
You
join
know
you.
what? Okay. For Christmas Cash for Kids, I will watch every single one of them.
I
And
want to see
we
the
got
list first because I may have to, I do have some seniority over Mr. Michaels, and I may have to cross a couple off of that list and add a
Okay.
few. I know it depends on your list because I'm not saying anything, Dani, but you're a girl, so the Notebook might be on your list. The Notebook isn't going to
No.
be on my list.
No, I got to tell you, I will send it to you, Bob, but my husband and I did this. These are like absolute classics. Like you have to see Dumb and Dumber. You got to see Jerry Maguire. You got to watch Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
I know you said you've watched Forrest Gump. That is on the list, so you can skip over. You already earned $1 for Christmas Cash for Kids. No, these are fun, Porky's, and just some really great classics. So I think you will appreciate. I don't even think I put the Notebook on that list actually. Now that
thank
I
you.
mentioned, I might have to go back and do that. But no, I'll send it to you, Bob, and then we'll get it to Chris. And starting tomorrow through Christmas
Yeah.
Cash for Kids,
That's
he's got.
100 movies. That's a lot of movies for a guy who doesn't watch movies.
Oh,
I
listen,
He
for the
know.
doesn't watch
kids,
them.
He's
for the
going to have
kids,
to watch all during that 1 week break where there are no sports. There's like
Right.
1 week in the year that there are no sports at all.
Yeah.
my
And
wife
that's
is now, you just made my wife the happiest person in the world. Listen, Dani, I got to tell you how strict Bob is with this, okay? We had listeners who text in movies I should see, and Bob, to the listener, said, nope, I'm not going to allow this movie. I'm not going to allow this movie. It's not going to be on his list. This is how strong Bob is about this.
Well, somebody put on The Hangover. Come on. It's not, we're trying to get him to watch.
The first one of a lot of those movies are really good. You got to throw in stuff like that just because it is kind of classic. Like, I mean, Bridesmaids is another one that's hilarious and funny. And yeah, so we'll actually,
Yeah.
if you're watching right now and you want to add a movie to this list, and I might take one off and we'll compile
Yeah.
a movie for Chris to watch. He has seen nothing.
Nothing. I mean, like
Nothing.
Hacksaw Ridge. He's not seen Saving Private Ryan. He's not seen any. He's from New York and he's never seen any of the Godfathers. He's never seen any of Star Wars. He's never seen Animal House. He's never seen War. There's so many movies that this guy has not seen.
Wait, I wouldn't say nothing. I did see Dumb and Dumber. I saw Forrest Gump. I saw E.T. I cried during Bambi.
How about E.T.?
Yeah, I did say I saw E.T. So, I mean, let me just ask you this. Please tell me, Danny, that Star Wars isn't on this list because I'm so not interested in watching Star Wars.
Oh, you
Well,
don't want
I
to. You don't
would
want to
say
help the
this
children.
on my
Well, if it's on the
list.
list, I'll watch it.
On my list, it is typically the one not I would never make you watch like the whole series with the prequel and the blah 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 blah. I'm not into that. It's just like the Marvel movies. I don't want you to watch them all in order. I am really this list was really the ones that people refer to, that the lines from the movies are referenced all the time, that are just really either cinematically amazing or good thrillers or good action movies. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I can't
Yeah,
wait to talk to you as you go through this and watch them.
right.
So here's what we'll
He's
do.
Princess Bride. He's never seen that. I mean, when you
Yeah.
say those lines, my name is Ignacio Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. He has no reference to that line. It's a great line.
Or what about like Goonies? Hey, you guys.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So here's what we're
So,
gonna do, Danny. We got to get you on the Morning News Express, so our
yeah,
listeners on the Morning News Express on WFMD can also hear this. So
we're gonna do it.
whenever you can come in early this week, not tomorrow because we won't be here tomorrow, but anytime you come in early this week, let me know. Come on in, and I think it'll be fun for the listeners too. Listen, for the kids, I'll be happy to sit there and suffer through movies for the kids for Christmas.
It's
Suffer through movies.
not
I mean,
suffering. It's
suffer
not
through movies. Suffering through, Shawshank Redemption. It's not suffering. It's a great movie. It's that's
Yeah, I think you will be amazed at how it impacts you once you see a lot of these. So I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for Christmas Cash for Kids. We're already going to start raising money for
right.
next
$2
year.
yeah, right. If anybody wants to join in on that. Hey, the other thing is, I think what we need to do is make like a big poster of the
Yes.
100. We'll come together, Danny and I, and the listeners and the viewers will come together. We'll come up with a list. We'll have a poster, and you have to cross it off in the date that you watched it, and it has to be verified by Bella.
Well, I think the verification is we will record a video with Chris giving his book report of the video he watched, so
There's a
that we
test, Bella.
know that it was actually viewed. So I
Yeah.
think that's what we'll have to do. And I tell you this, if you can find time for me, I'll tell you this, in 2025, every Monday morning, I will come in early and hop on your show for a few minutes, maybe at like 7:00 or somewhere around there if I can.
I thought you said early.
Yeah, right.
Earlier than when I typically come in, which is after my show. It'll be before.
Well, that sounds good. I'll tell you what, can I come in with Danny at 7:00 too, Bob, on Monday?
As long as you send Bella. Bella's good.
Right.
She's good on the air. Yeah, as long as you send Bella.
Oh, wait, Bella, you want to
All
give a shout out? Go ahead, Bella. Give a shout out.
I want to give a quick shout out to my annoying sister, Adriana. Good job, Adriana, and Happy New Year.
I love it.
Wow. There you go.
I
What
love
about a
it.
shout out to your dad? Give a shout out to your dad. Nothing? No shout out to your
there
dad?
you go. It's exactly what we do, Bella.
Exactly.
Exactly what we do.
Exactly.
That's
You're
right.
fired. You're fired.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
okay.
So that is a good idea. We will do that. Fantastic idea for Christmas Cash for Kids. I suppose I should get into some news now, right? The Frederick County Health Department says a cat found in Thurmont tested positive for rabies last week. Animal control officers took the feline on December 25th in the 100 block of East Moser Road. Officials say the cat was euthanized because of unexplained wounds and displaying multiple symptoms of rabies. Now, if you head to our website at WFMD.com, you'll see the description of the cat. And if your animals had any type was around the area of that cat, definitely call animal control. Again, head to our website at WFMD.com to see the description of the cat. The detectives of the Montgomery County Department of Police Collision Reconstruction Unit are investigating a fatal collision that occurred on Thursday, December 26th. The victim, 37-year-old Michelle Gogan of Burtonsville, was hit by a car in the parking lot of the Giant Food Store located in the 15,000 block of Old Columbia Pike in Burtonsville. At approximately 11:30 a.m., 3rd District officers and Montgomery County Fire Rescue personnel were dispatched to the location for report of a collision between a vehicle and a pedestrian. The investigation had revealed that Gogan was getting out of the passenger side of the parked vehicle when she was struck by a 2023 silver Mazda CX-5. The driver of the Mazda was attempting to enter an adjoining parking stall when she struck Gogan. Her vehicle and another parked vehicle. The driver of the Mazda remained at the scene. Grogan was transported to an area hospital where she later died of her injuries. And a GoFundMe page has been set up for a Harpers Ferry, West Virginia man who lost everything in a fire several weeks ago, including his most beautiful and most cherished friend, an adorable dog named Huckleberry. The dog was less than a year old, born on March 31st in 2024. How sad was that, huh?
Yeah, very sad. Very sad. Real quick, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
No. By all means, go ahead.
I read a story. It just drives me crazy here, and it was I don't know if you guys heard this. It wasn't local, but a pizza delivery driver allegedly stabbed a pregnant woman multiple times at a Florida motel because she wasn't given enough of a tip.
Oh, come on.
Brianna Avaleo, 22, charged with stabbing a woman in a hotel room in Kissimmee, a city just south of Orlando. The attack occurred because the victim ordered a pizza from a local restaurant earlier in the evening. She didn't get enough of a tip, and she stabbed her. I think I read somewhere almost 18 times. Multiple times she stabbed her. Yeah,
because with people.
I don't have a clue.
I mean, I get it, right? I get it. You work hard. You want. Well, I don't even know what enough tip is actually. What does that mean? But to be honest, what is wrong with people? That is nuts.
That's disgusting. That is horrible.
It's just sad. It's just I don't get it. I don't understand it. So we'll move on.
Either.
So I wonder what happened. I wonder if he broke, because normally when I give tips, I kind of give him the money and close the door. I wonder if he broke in afterwards and stabbed her, or if he counted the tip.
I think it was two women. It was a woman who stabbed her.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad.
All right.
Unbelievable.
You got weather. Yep.
Yep, taking a quick look at weather. Sunshine this morning, becoming mostly cloudy with showers developing this afternoon. Thunder is possible. We're looking at a high of 58. Now, there's nothing going on as of right now as far as rain goes. Tonight, low 42, showers early, then partly cloudy overnight. And for New Year's Day, partly cloudy skies with gusty winds, high of 46 tomorrow for New Year's Day. Winds could be around 30 miles an hour, as high as 30 miles an hour. And tomorrow night, mostly clear skies, low of 31. So if you're going out and about tonight to celebrate your New Year's, just bring an umbrella. And also, me and Bob were talking about it this morning. Danny, I want to make sure we reiterate, never, ever drive drunk. We had Stephanie from SOS Safe Ride in Frederick here talking about it. They are the volunteers. They are going to be providing free rides today.
Well, and the great thing is with SOS Safe Ride is they not only get you home, but they also get your car home. So you don't have the excuse, I don't want to go back and get my car and wherever I am. So the Collective Wellness did Goonies, Princess Bride for sure, Shrek, Braveheart, Wizard of Oz, West Side Story, Silence of the Lambs. I forgot about that one.
Oh,
Jaws,
there's so many.
Gladiator, It's a Wonderful Life.
I've never seen any of them.
The Quiet Man.
Right? I don't know what The Quiet Man is either, so I might have to watch a movie now.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to shoot one over the weekend after the kids all left and went back to their collective houses. We're just kind of chilling, and I got to admit, Red One with J.K. Simmons and The Rock, pretty it's not a cinematographic, whatever the word term is, classic, but it's a cute, funny movie.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at, you know what? I haven't seen West Side Story, but I love movies about football. It has to do with the Jets, right? So I will definitely watch it. I am a Jets fan.
No, yeah. Well, I'm a shark and you're a jet, and you know what? I'm a shark from and you're a jet from your first cigarette to your last dying day. I get it. Officer Krumke, we're down on our
Yep.
knees. This boy ain't got a problem. He's got a social disease. All right.
So we're
So
not
there
talking
you go.
football. This isn't
No, we're
about the
talking
Jets.
New York gangs that sing and dance.
I love it.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me tell you this right now, okay? When you're walking across the streets of the Bronx and you see a gang member, last thing they're gonna do is sing and dance for you.
I know.
It's a
Well,
dance off. That's what
they
we need
did.
to get back to. No more
Yeah.
stabbing people for not tipping. Let's just do a
Right.
dance off.
I mean, when you're walking around the Bronx, you're not going to be people saying, "Oh yes, we're the Bloods. Oh, we're the Crips. Let us dance for you." That's not how it works. I'm just saying.
It's a classic movie, my friend. They've made another version of it. They made it a play. They made it everything, and you're gonna have to watch it. So
That's
there
right.
you go. Yeah,
There you
we'll
go.
call you Bernardo from now on. Hey, in sports, there's nothing to talk about except for one thing. Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Oh, the wrong thing. There you go. Congratulations, Danny. And your football team is heading to the playoffs. So congratulations.
We have waited a really, really long time. No matter what happens, this has been one of the most fun seasons that I can remember. And boy, is he just unbelievable. I just can't say enough good things about him.
Yeah,
hope he stays healthy. That's the big thing. Hope he stays healthy, because that's been an issue with Redskins or Commanders QBs, or they just don't survive. But this kid looks like he's got it. And he's got the town really excited. And isn't it amazing when you get rid of that horrible owner? Things changed around, and of course they brought in a lot of Dallas Cowboys to help their team become a good team and help my team become a really horrible team. But then again, you know what? It's NFC is going to be tough because, well, you've got the Vikings, you've got the Eagles, you've got the Lions who won last night, and then if you get through all of them, then you got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens, and hey, you know what?
I don't know how far we'll make it, to be honest, because when we've played good teams, we eke it out, we get lucky, and I think, but for first year, I'm just excited for what's to come. So
yep, and rightfully so. There is other sports out there. We'll give you some quick notes in girls basketball. Yesterday, it was Morgan State over Mount St. Mary's, 72-68. The men from Hood defeated Juanita, 94-58. The Nationals are bringing back their pitcher, Trevor Williams. They agreed to a 2-year contract worth $14 million. And speaking of those Lions, that it was a pretty good game. It's going to be a great game next week for the tops of the NFC. But they won last night 40-34 at San Francisco. So they close out their regular season with a perfect 8-0 record on the road, the longest road winning streak in franchise history. And there you go.
Wow. Well, look, I tell you.
Did you just yawn? While Bob was talking, did you just yawn? She just yawned while you were talking, Bob.
That's okay. I bore a lot of people. I don't care. As long as she's listening, I don't care if she's bored or not. As long as she's watching, I don't care if she's bored or not.
That's right. As long as you're tuned in, my friend, you can sleep for all I care.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it. I love
it.
All right.
From my bottom of my heart.
Yeah. Words of wisdom from 2024. What did we learn? What did 2024? What do you have to say for 2024?
Things never stay the same. You could be thinking that you're going to be someplace all your life, and then all of a sudden you're not. Next thing you know, you're in the back of a U-Haul traveling somewhere. You know what? You may have found a loved one. You may have lost a loved one. But life goes on, and you have to make the difference. You can't make the difference in the county unless you make a difference in your home, on your street, and with your friends and your family. So God bless each and every one of you. Happy New Year. Don't drink and drive, okay? Or you end up looking like this.
So I've learned it is not socially acceptable to have only watched a handful of movies in your lifetime, and nor can you co-host a talk radio show if you have only watched said handful of movies throughout your lifetime. That's what I have learned.
And
For
what movie will you
2024.
start with, Chris?
Well, I got to see what's number one on Danny's list first.
All right.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah,
Start with
that would
that.
be a good first one to start.
Yep.
Saving Private Ryan. So
Yep.
there you go. That's what I've learned. What have you learned for 2024, Bella? Go ahead. There you go.
Yeah. I didn't hear what she
She has
said,
no
but
idea.
I think she said I wanted to make sure that my daddy learns English.
She
Proper
does talk
English.
better English.
Listen,
Listen, she
that's
talks.
the resolution for 2025. Do you guys do a word of the year?
No. Should we?
Well, every year I pick a word. So I think this past year it was intentional was my word.
Ooh,
I wanted
good
to be
word.
intentional about things that I did. And I've got to figure out what my 2025 word is. But I think grateful. I think grateful is lingering there for me. So
I'm thinking selfish. I'm thinking selfish is what I'm.
greed and selfishness. There we go.
Yes, I did just snort. I'm sorry.
I love it.
I will say for me, my 2025 word would be blessed. Blessed, because I am extremely blessed. I do a job I love more than anything. I work with a good friend of mine every morning, and I get to be on Good Morning Frederick. Oh
There
yeah,
you
and
go.
Bella, and my other one, Adriana, and my beautiful wife.
Yes, let's not forget her and the dog and the 2 cats. All right.
4 cats, Danny. 4 cats.
Four cats? Are
We
you
have
a
4
cat lady
cats.
in waiting? What's happening?
You're becoming
Well, a
that
cat
person.
lady. I would never.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a cat lady. I'm pretty good with my gender. I'd say a cat man. Yes,
Oh, I love it.
that's what she was going to say. Yes, 4 cats and a dog. So,
All
but
right.
we are
Well, you
blessed.
guys have a wonderful evening, a very happy day tomorrow. Enjoy the day off. And I see you guys here Friday.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next year.
Hey,
Yep.
awesome. We'll kick off the new year. I love it. All right.
As long
Have
as
an
you don't
awesome.
hide the link from me, that'll be
I
fine.
don't hide anything. Last time I was in the wrong studio, but that was only then. I don't know what happened to you before. We'll just keep changing it up for you, Bob, when you can't
I
get in. It's
appreciate
all
it.
good.
I appreciate it, and I'll maybe wash my hair next time.
All right.
Me too.
Happy
Thank you,
New
guys.
Year to you
Happy New
both.
Year.
I'll see
Take
you.
care.